everybody. Welcome to the April 2023 EROC meeting. My name is Chuck Durham. I'm the Business Diversity Manager here for the city. We have 5 RFP plans to review and 10 ITQ contracts. If you're not up, if your plan is not up on the docket, please mute yourself. Can everybody mute yourself except the commissioners? The commissioners can stay unmuted, but everybody else, please mute yourself. Commission Chair Conley is home sick with COVID. So Dr. Hall and I are going to be doing the meeting together jointly. So we would like to start off, if Dr. Hall, if you can ask for approval of February minutes, please. March minutes. That's a misprint.
Hi, commissioners and everyone on the call. Commissioners, can I get a motion to pass the March minutes, please?
Motion to pass.
Can I get
I
a second?
I second.
All in favor, raise your hand or say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Minutes approved.
Okay, we'll move on to 230401. It's the Riverview Park slide. It's a city contract. A. Moranti is the prime. Is there someone on the city for this Riverview Park slide project?
This is Rich Akopkovic. I was the design project manager for the city.
Okay, Dr. Hall, here's the synopsis up on the screen. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, can you move that up so we can see the full screen a little bit more, please, so they can see the percentages? Okay, right there, that's good. Thank you. Okay. So we really just wanted, it's all about the good faith effort and looking at your percentages minus the veterans and the LGBTQIA amounts. Let me just ask, were there any opportunities for LGBTQIA plus or the veterans? And really it's the LGBTQIA that we're looking to improve.
Based on the email that I had got, it seemed that, they had sent out requests, to see if anybody was interested in participating. I can't speak directly for what, which companies they had solicited to, though.
Okay, thank you. Commissioners, any questions?
None that I can see.
No.
Okay, hearing no questions, commissioners, can we get a motion to approve?
I move to approve.
I'll
I
second.
second it.
Okay, can we get a raise of a hand or a vote of aye for those that approve?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Chuck, did you get that?
We did get it. Thank you, commissioners. The plan passes.
Thank you.
Thank
Moving
you.
on to the next.
We'll move on to number 2, which is 230402. This is the Housing Authority. This is Professional Environmental Services. I see Renelda on the call. These are great numbers. Renelda.
Thanks, Chuck. Good afternoon, commissioners. Anna and myself are joining you all today. So the first one is for our professional environmental services contract. It's in the amount of $460,000. And we actually have 2 primes on this project. The first being Cosmos Technology. They are an MBE certified firm. And the second is PSI, our professional or Intertech Professional Service Industries. Is the second prime on the project. And we have 3 certified MBEs on the project, along with 3 certified WBEs as well. It's our 5-year contract that they have with us.
Commissioners, questions?
No.
Here, Ronaldo, just one, same question I just asked. Any opportunity to gain any percentage on the LGBTQIA community?
No, we have reached out to them, but within the scope of services, no. Those are numbers that currently the Housing Authority does not track, but they have been reached out to. And so we're hoping to have that partnership soon.
For that, hearing no questions from commissioners, can we get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
I second.
Commissioners, all in favor, raise your hand or say aye.
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 Okay, thank you, guys. Plan passes. We're gonna move on to another housing authority plan. It's 230403. It's the financial auditing services, and this one is 100% MWDBE. Renelda?
Yes, so Meyer Dussel, they are a certified WBE firm. Again, this is a 5-year contract in the amount of $602,618.95. So we do have the MBEs that will be on the project are Tyler Collier Associates and Cameron Professional Services as well.
Commissioners, questions?
I just want to speak highly. I've used that firm several times myself, and that's a good operation.
Thank you for that. Commissioners, can we get a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve this financial auditing service bid.
I'll second.
Commissioners, raise your hand or say aye. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank
Aye.
you, commissioners. Plan passes. We'll move on to another housing authority plan. This one is 2304. This is the site erosion abatement. There are 2 primes on this contract. One of the primes is an MBE. That's Tri-State Properties, Rivers Properties. There are no subs on this contract. There are 2 primes on here. At the one prime's at 50%. Ronaldo and I did reach out to some WBEs on this, and we just couldn't find anybody. Ronaldo?
Yeah, I think Chuck basically captured everything. We've worked with both companies in the past, and so we'll still continue that effort even even afterwards, just to still continue to see if we can pull any WBEs as the project continues, and if so, then coming back to the EORC and letting you all know. But right now, we just have those 2 primes on it, with Tri Rivers being the MBE on the project.
Commissioners, questions, thoughts?
I have a question for Chuck, and I don't know why I haven't thought of this before, but when you have a circumstance like this where you're meeting the goals on one side of the coin, does it make more sense just from a record keeping perspective to still have the 0% in the other categories, or could they ask for a waiver? Do you do
Well,
partial waivers? Is that something?
We couldn't do a waiver for this, commissioner, because of the amount of the money, one, and it wasn't a sole source. However, we still keep those zeros on there because, like Ronaldo said, we're going to try to add WBEs during the contract. It's a 5-year contract. 50% is really great, but we are going to try to add some WBEs as the contract goes on.
Can you remind me what the threshold for the waiver is?
The waiver is you have to be a sole source is one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 4 or 5 categories for a waiver.
Okay.
There has to be legal, sole source, emergency is one, and proprietary, like an IT contract.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I was just curious.
Okay.
impacting my support here.
All righty.
Any
Nice.
other questions, commissioners? Well, Ronaldo, it is a 5-year program, and as you mentioned, you will continue to work on the WBE. Then the commissioners would like to know progress within these years, with now and as the years go on, please.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're
Having
welcome.
said that, commissioners, can we get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Can we get a second?
Second.
Commissioners, all in favor, raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And I'm sorry, any opposed or extensions? Hearing none, Chuck?
That is all ayes. Motion passes, plan passes. Thank you, Ronaldo and Anna.
Thank you,
Thanks, Ronaldo.
everyone.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Have a, thank you.
Okay, we have, the next one is 230405. This is a city contract. This is the Oliver Bath House construction. It's the electrical part of it. And we have Josh, I think Josh is on the line.
Hi, guys. This is Matt with Westmoreland, and I'm here with Nick.
Okay. Matt from Westmoreland's on the line for questions for this, commissioners. Looks pretty good.
Commissioners, any questions? So again, moving forward, and this does look good, but just we're really want to put an emphasis on inviting the LGBTQIA community into some of these plans, even if the conversation just begins with them. So if you all can keep that in mind, but hearing no questions from the commissioners.
No question.
Did you have a question?
No question.
Okay, so hearing no questions, Commissioner, can we get a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve as was stated.
Second, please.
Second.
All in favor, raise your hand by saying aye.
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 Chuck, did you get that?
I did. Thank you. Plan
Okay.
passes. Thank you,
Thank you.
everybody. We will now move to the ITQ contracts. Upasna.
Good afternoon, Commissioners.
Before we start, Posna, if you are a prime or sub, you can leave the meeting and we thank you for your time. Other than that, Posna, it's on you. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Hall. Good afternoon, Commissioners. Thank you all for joining. So today I'll give an update on 10 ITQ work orders, starting with the first one here. They are all DOMI plans, DOMI work orders. So the first one here, Riverview Avenue landslide geotechnical evaluation for slide S3 alternative report. And number 12, this is the same thing, landslide for landslide, but this is for S4 alternative report. The prime on both of them are AWK Consulting. Both of them add up to about 74,000, so it's about 37,499 each. The prime itself is an MBE, and there are 2 sub-consultants on each one of them. One of them is a WBE here, CAG Engineering, and there's a veteran-owned business, Executive Solutions Associates. This is the breakup here. The amount allocated to CAG Engineering is 2,650, and the veteran-owned amount is 2,500. And that's the same allocation for the second one here, the S4 alternative. Moving on. Number 3 here is load rating analysis of non-NBIS bridges. This the project cost here is about 20,000, so I won't get into the details. The third one is the fourth one rather is CMCI Andover terrace landslide. The prime here is SAI Consulting, and The project cost here is 98,467. The next here is CSX survey, South Side survey. The prime here is Larson Design Group, and this one again is less than 50,000. Moving on to the next, load rating analysis of non-NBIS bridges. The prime here is SAI Consulting, and the total project cost is again less than 50,000. The next here is Forbes and Braddock signal upgrades. The prime here is Trans Associates Engineering Consultants. It's a WBE, and they also have a sub-consultant, Whiteman, what I don't want to butcher the name, and Associates. The project cost here is 69,925. The next here is inspection of non-NBIS bridges. The project cost here is about 40,000. And the prime is Tri-State Design and Development, which is a minority-owned business. The next here is North Avenue Signal Design. The prime is ACOM Technical Services, and they have two WBEs, Monela and Pashek and MTR. And there are two other non-MWBEs also on the plan. The total project cost here is 5,840. It's over 5,800 and 4,000. And WBEs, the amount allocation here is 50,000 for Monela. Pashek is 52,000, and for the MWBEs, the amount allocated is 49,459 and 100,000, around 100,000 here. Last but not the least here is Andover Terrace Retaining Wall. This is a supplemental plan. There was a plan in 2022, which was that plan basically focused on excavation survey, and there were 3 MWBEs on it. This one focuses more on design, and the prime here is Daplonia. The project cost here is 96,545. So they're into the design, the grading plan, stormwater management, etc. So that's it from me.
Thanks,
Thank
Cosmo.
you.
Any questions on the ITQ contracts, guys?
So I have one on this last one, the Andover. Is
Yeah.
it a WBE or MBE on this?
So on this particular, this is the Daplonia is not an MWBE, and they don't have any sub-consultant on this supplemental plan. In 2022, they had this Andover Terrace slide remediation, where they had 3 MWBEs: urban terrain, terra testing, and geotechnics. But for this one, because this is more professional design, they are doing all the work on this. Daplonia is the prime.
Thank you.
One is, the total cost here is 96.
Anything else on the ITQs, commissioners? Everyone, any questions, thoughts, comments?
Not me.
Okay,
Okay, then that's the end of the ITQ part of a portion. I just have a few comments. I'll say a few comments, and I'll have Dr. Hall say a few comments. We, for our Office of Business Diversity, we have started the process of interviewing for our next commissioner. Commissioner Siegel, I sent your person an email and hoping he gets back to us and puts his application in through the volunteer page of the city.
She, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. She puts her volunteer page to the city. We have 3 other people that we already have on the list. Okay, so she'll be number 4 on the list. That we're starting to do that process. Also, commissioners, through our bylaws, right, we might be able to get another commissioner. Okay, because I don't want to be stuck during the summer for a quorum. Because when some of you guys take vacations and things of that nature. So I'm looking into that also. We're really good on our percentages. We're still above average on everything except the LGBTQ plus. Everybody else is above average, so which is great. We have to find a way to help that category. Upasna and I have both reached out to the national and the local to get databases of businesses. We've been passing them on to our project managers in the city, but we have to pass them on to the project managers in our sister agencies. So that's the only thing for me. We have to concentrate on that LGBTQ plus category a little bit more. And other than that, we're doing okay. We're doing better than okay, actually. We're doing better than average on all the rest of the categories. Any questions on that?
Justin has his hand up. Yep.
Yeah, I have a question. And it's just that, as far as, getting the LGBTQA plus, I can't say it right exactly, but as far as getting those contractors, I mean, I guess the confusion that I have is that since I've been a commissioner about 6 months or so now, I would say 75% of the MBE or WB contractors are not actually certified MBE or WB contractors because, I've been hearing that like the process is so difficult and, this and that, so I don't understand if we're trying so hard to get this other group in as contractors, if the MBE and the WB don't need to be certified in that as MBE or WB, why does this community need to be?
All our MBE and WBE businesses on our contract, Justin, are certified. Every one of them you just saw as a subcontractor just now are certified.
Did we not have a discussion a couple of months back where we awarded a contract and I made us think about the fact that it was said, well, this contractor is not certified, but they're going through the process. And I said,
yes,
we're trying to encourage them. And I said, well, if we're awarding them a 5-year contract right now, why would what incentive is that to get them to get certified? So, I mean, I guess my question is, if we make exceptions on some, why don't we make if we're so worried about including them, why are we not making those exceptions on others?
The exception.
That's just a question.
And you have a valid question there. The answer is really easy. You do not have to be a prime to be certified. We were pushing our primes to get certified to boost our numbers. You do not have to be a prime. You do not have to have your certification to be the prime contractor. You do have to have your certification to be the subcontractor. We were encouraging our prime contractor to get certified so to help our numbers.
So if your prime contractor, Chuck, is a minority company, would you get credit for that company even though it's a minority prime and not certified?
No.
Okay.
It's just another company. If they're not certified, it's just another company. As the prime, you do not have to be certified. We
Okay.
encourage you to get certified,
Okay.
okay?
I apologize. I just wanted some clarification on it.
Okay.
I
That's a good
appreciate
point.
Thank you,
Good point.
Commissioner. That was a good question, Commissioner. Thank you.
Anything else from the good of the order? So Chuck, I see, and maybe you all introduced them during my March Madness month, but I see Claire and Angela and is that Ann Lee that I don't know those names.
There are some people from the public that are sitting in our meeting today,
Okay,
okay? Approved by up the hall, Chief Williams. They're reporters. Just want to listen in on our meeting and see how they go. If you
Thank you,
guys
Chuck.
on there would like to introduce yourselves to our
yeah,
commissioners,
if they could, please, so we
Please.
know who we were
yes.
zooming in with.
Hello.
Angela, you can go first.
Thank you. My name's Angela Williams, and I am interested in learning about what the commission does and how the meetings flow. And so I asked permission to sit in here today, and here I am. Thank you for allowing me to listen in.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for introducing yourself. Claire, please.
Sure. I'm Claire Master-Berardino. I'm actually with the Department of Public Works. I have
Okay.
a thing up before you today.
And Ann. Please.
My name's Onley Herring. I'm a reporter at WESA Radio. I just am attending as a member of the public, given that these meetings are open to the public, and just wanted to learn what you all do.
Well, thank you all for attending. Appreciate you introducing yourself and sitting in with us. And hopefully our paths may cross again. But thank you for today. Commissioners, anything else? I'm hearing nothing. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion.
to adjourn.
I second.
All in favor? Raise your hand, say aye.
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 Thank you, Dr.
Motion
Hall.
carries. We're done.
Right, thank you, Dr.